flying out of the nicer Terminal 1, but it turns out at Lisbon Airport there's a Terminal 2 where all of the budget airlines fly out of, and the only way to get there is by bus. So I ended up wandering around until eventually I found where I needed to be and got on board. Now normally you'd think terminals are next to one another, but this was over a kilometer away, meaning even if I wanted to walk it would be a hike, but eventually I made it to Terminal 2. Now this was definitely way smaller and less nice than the other terminal, but now that we're here, it's time to get my boarding pass and see what the documentation error was all about.
Hi there. How are you? It said I needed to confirm documents because I'm a non-EU citizen for my flight. Yeah, it wouldn't let me get my boarding pass either because of that. No problem. Over there? Okay, thank you. Well, that was surprisingly easy. I thought they were actually going to weigh my carry-on, but they didn't, because I think it's slightly over the 10-kilogram limit, and I think the fee would have been like 40 euros or something crazy.
And just in case you've never flown Ryanair or a budget airline, they will charge you for any additional baggage. And if you're even slightly overweight or oversized, they will target you, as I'll show you in just a bit before getting on my Ryanair flight.
But apparently now I have to go to another desk to get it properly stamped for my documentation, so we're going to do that. And it looks like it's that one right there. Hi. There you go. Thank you. Alright, that went surprisingly smooth. So let's make our way through security, head to the gate, and hopefully we can find a lounge.
And thankfully I was through security in literally 2 minutes.
It's crazy to see the differences between European security and North American security. It feels so much more chill here, and even going through the scanners, you don't even have to take your laptop out, which is definitely new for me, but I'm not complaining. But now that we're in the terminal, let's go try and find a lounge, hopefully get food, and then we just have to wait for the flight. Because that is the most important part, because last time it was kind of sketchy.
And that's because last year when I was reviewing Ryanair, they had given me a gate on my boarding pass that turned out to be the wrong one. And after realizing I had to sprint across the airport and I almost missed my flight because they never updated me on the change. So hopefully it doesn't happen again this time. Anyways, after making my way through the duty free, I arrived in the main waiting area, which was extremely busy. Even though this terminal had a few stores to check out, there was no lounge. So I had the choice between McDonald's and a cafe, so I opted for a sandwich that was pretty good. But soon after, it was time to head to the gate. And even though we were over an hour until departure, Ryanair gave the alert it was now time to start boarding.
Alright, so they moved us to this terminal here, and there is literally no seating besides like these tiny little ones over here. So it looks like we're standing for the next hour while we wait. This terminal's pretty bad. Luckily, we are still on time and the gate hasn't changed, which is great because last time I flew Ryanair, they changed the gate last minute without telling anyone, which made me almost miss my flight. Anyways, while we wait here before the flight, I thought that now would be a great time to read you guys some of the reviews that companies and people have said about Ryanair, just in case you have no idea who they are.
Right off the bat, you have articles about how Ryanair was named the worst short-haul airline, with 75% of people saying they'd avoid flying on it. But what's even worse is that allegedly they had been accused of giving bonuses to staff who catch people with oversized or overweight baggage. This seems to carry over into customer reviews as well, with people saying it was the worst flying experience they've had because of hidden fees, and multiple people have even went as far to say that they are the biggest thieves among European airlines, calling them a scam and how everything about them is awful.
And on top of that, they could still easily slap me with a fee for my carry-on bag at the gate, so fingers crossed that doesn't happen to us. And remember, this is only the first flight, because as soon as we land, we're going to be flying Wizz Air to see which is actually Europe's worst airline. I don't know why I do these videos. I am slightly terrified.
Now at this point, I noticed more and more people starting to queue, even though it hadn't moved in 20 minutes. And as soon as I got in the line, the Ryanair staff began inspecting baggage and charging people if it exceeded limits.
Hello. Ryanair seat? Yeah. Perfect, thank you.
Now I understand it's their jobs, but it honestly felt quite predatory. And on top of that, they wouldn't even help elderly people put their luggage into the bag size.
Jade loves her clothes to smell amazing and fresh, so she uses Comfort fabric conditioner in every wash. Yeah, smells amazing. New and improved Comfort fragrance. Enjoy 100 days of freshness.
Hi there. Thank you.
Today, I was going to be flying on one outside helping direct people because after climbing on board, the chaos began. The vast majority of passengers had also made the same mistake, boarding at the wrong area, which caused plenty of congestion. But anyways, after a few more traffic jams, I finally made my way to my temporary seat. Right off the bat, you can see just how cracked and worn the seats on this Ryanair flight were, and on top of that, they were still dirty from the flight before. And after an initial comfort test, they seemed pretty comparable to other budget airlines. Now, one plus was that each seat did come with armrests that went up and down, but unfortunately, there was no padded headrest besides the bare minimum. Making our way to the overhead, there was genuinely a lot of space for bags, but turning our attention back to the seats, you can see just how messy it was. I am honestly confident there was no cleaning done between flights based on how things looked. Now, being only 5'8", there was basically no legroom whatsoever, so if you're taller than me, I definitely suggest paying for the additional legroom. As for the rest of the seat, there was some slight wear and tear, and even though there was a decently sized tray table, it didn't pull out whatsoever. Now, just before taking off, someone had asked me to switch seats with their wife, so I happily did so and moved to the very back of the plane. And soon after getting there, we began leaving the gate. Today, I'd be taking a 2.5-hour flight from Lisbon to London Stansted, and before I knew it, we were on the runway and making our way into the sky. After getting in the air, I noticed a QR code on the back of the headrest to access the menu, which turned out to be quite useless, because it then directed you to downloading their app, and since we were flying, this wasn't possible. And despite this, eventually the flight attendants came around to sell food and drinks, which I passed on. Now, I don't know if this was dirt or the bathroom leaking, but since I was already beside them, I decided to do a loo review. Overall, the bathroom was pretty basic with decent headroom, but was left in a disgusting state from previous passengers, which wasn't great to see. After making my way back to my seat, it was at this point when I realized how uncomfortable the seats actually were, because my back was now extremely sore, but luckily it was a short flight. Above my seat, I was happy to find a working reading lamp and air conditioning, and just when we started making our descent, I noticed a commotion in the middle of the plane with all of the